Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Landriscina again, and for this video in 2024, I will talk about the first Deadpool movie, and then I'm not talking about the movie where he was introduced to the movie audiences, that being X-Men Origins Wolverine, because quite frankly, that movie did Deadpool dirty. That movie, we don't want to discuss that in a positive light. That movie was shit. It was crap. And what they did Deadpool was unforgivable. Much to the effect that in Deadpool 2, the next movie in the Deadpool lineup, it was quite apparent that Ryan Reynolds hated that movie with a passion. So he did everything in his power to make fun of it, bash it, and yeah, it doesn't need to be discussed further. I will get to it another way, but I just wonder if that movie really is canon to this whole thing. Where does the part where Ryan Reynolds is before he gets transformed into the avocado from hell? You know, where did the combat portion come into play before that? You know, the train mission stuff. So anyway, I shall be talking about the movie from 2016 known quite lovingly as Deadpool. And let me just tell you, I love this movie. I love it so much that my own personal DVD of it is safely put away right now because I have it signed by one of the writers of the Deadpool comic book. So rather than getting that messed up, I decided not to watch the movie from the DVD. And no, I didn't use the memory, I just borrowed it from something that my cousin gave me. Anyway, this movie is freaking awesome. And, I know that it spawned a bunch of merchandise, and it was really a renewal for the character, because, what was the X-Men Origins Wolverine, it was very, very sucky. Now, I have two theories about this movie. Okay, number one, that Deadpool himself, Wade Wilson, is played by Ryan Reynolds. I also know the fact that the character is insane in the membrane. He is he always breaks the fourth wall and is very dirty-minded and curses and kills people and things. Now, there's even a quote about that. The difference between anti-heroes and heroes. I can't quite find it right now on YouTube, but I'll put it in the description when I get to it. But in any case, he is played by the real life actor Ryan Reynolds, and I would theorize that every role that he played previously and after Deadpool, which he was made to play, is actually more of an avatar for his insanity that he portrays. From the Green Lantern, which I actually enjoyed, but I know people didn't like it that much, to Detective Pikachu, it the legendary Van Wilder. He always plays a version of Deadpool, an insane Pikachu that talks English. Van Wilder could very well easily be Deadpool in college. With all the post-war breaks and so on and so forth. As well as Green Lantern, which he's supposed in Deadpool too. So, yeah. Even the guy from Spoken Aces could be considered another one of Deadpool's fever dreams or avatars. And many other things too. I also have another theory in this movie that Vanessa, played by Marina Baccarin, is actually in the Marvel Cinematic Universe be Death. That'd be the Grim Reaper. That'd be the personification of death itself. Gift from Hela. But yeah, this is the one he has a love affair with in the comic books. And the same when the cock uses Thanos in the comic books too. Now, this movie doesn't really go into depth with that theory, but the evidence that I have is provided in Deadpool 2. So when I get to that movie, I will get to that movie. But for right now, Vanessa does your average everyday waitress in a strip joint or a bar. And it does be fine that mentioned that I mentioned now, because I think it kind of makes a little bit of sense. But in the next one, it makes even more sense. Now, this is in preparation for Deadpool 3. As it's better known as Deadpool and Wolverine. And that will be releasing tomorrow on Friday, July 26th, 2024. But I will also be talking about the other part of that next year with the first X-Men movie. This is not a VHS. So I'll be talking about that in the next video. But let me just say that for an origin story for one of the X-Men slots, kind of on the periphery of the MCU, which by the way, this movie will the Wolverine and Deadpool movie will cement those characters into the MCU proper, because of the the Disney company buying Fox 21st Century Fox, so they owned Deadpool and the X-Men characters up to the point, but not anymore. Now it's like one big entity, pretty much. So I would actually like to really see what would happen when they do merge them together. Same with the Fantastic Four, among a few others. So we have the origin story of Merc with the Mouth, Van Wilder. I mean Deadpool. Because this one is very raunchy. It's the first, well, one of the first VR comic book movies. If you exclude like Blade and the other one another one, but whatever. So anyway, what's important to know is that Wade Wilson is not considered a mutant at first, not in the traditional sense, because with the mutants like Wolverine, Cyclops, Professor X, Magneto, so on and so forth, the mutant powers are pretty much inborn inside their bodies, and whenever they are under stress or under like it comes out like naturally during puberty. That's when it starts to it manifests itself. But with Wade, according to the movie anyway, he had to his power had to be coaxed into existence by the kid Ajax, which is named Francis, and his main power is super healing, which I wonder why his face and body is still like a potato or a fruit that has sex with an avocado, making even uglier avocado. But that was just because the process that Ajax used to make Deadpool's face, his power manifest itself. And it also is like his superhealing was made into what it is. Now I have to ask this question: why does Ajax leave Deadpool or Wade Wilson to die in a fire, having crushed into his body, much like the Terminator in Terminator 2, Judgment Day? If he obviously knew that he would survive, if he can survive anything, you can get blown up by a bomb or something like that. Or my aunt's meatloaf, for example, could kill anybody. So yeah, we got that, and then we have the other character called Angel Dust by Gina Carrero, which is really nice because she's a pro wrestler. Now she ends up fighting with Colossus, one of the most awesome X-Men in the whole franchise, because he's a Rush guy played by voiced by Stephen Cappy. I'm gonna just say Cappy because I can't do the accent marks. But yeah, he does the voice to T. Now, I have the question again. I thought that in the comic books and the cartoon show and whatever, that Colossus had the power to transform his skin into the organic metal. I forgot the exact type of metal, but like organic metal where none can pierce it. It gets super strength, he's like a foot in height and all that stuff. Kind of like Broly, but he does have the power to revert back to more human form. So my question is, why is it that whenever he's in a tight space like in a taxi or wherever, why doesn't he just revert back to his organic form, like plus people like me or anybody else, you think it would make more sense for him to go back to that size, except for when he's never mind. So anyway, he fights very honorably. He tried to get Deadpool to fight honorably, join the X-Men for a common cause. Now, this is all in vain because obviously Deadpool is his own man. He likes to fight his own fights and he likes to fight dirty and stuff. Especially against Francis, which Ajax's name. I'm sure they probably hate it. Which is why it goes on a personal vendetta against Deadpool. Now let me just say that Deadpool is a cool name, but the way Deadpool actually found out that named himself that was actually really stupid because when Deadpool looked on in the club or something where he had like a chalkboard of all the Hitman hits that were available, he called Deadpool as in these people would be dead, so they had to pull up the money for that. Something like that, something similar to that. And he said, let me think here. Let me call myself Captain Deadpool. Nah, Deadpool. I kind of like it. It's kind of a stupid idea for it, but it was a cool name. I especially love the CGI eyes and possibly the mouth too, the way that moves around and stuff. I also like all the cartoon versions of Deadpool, like how cool Gwenpool, Venom, all that other stuff too. So yeah, in this you have like a type of like I don't know what to call it, where they have like a main story in the present, but they keep going back and forth between the present and a flashback when he met Vanessa and when he got his powers. And the part where he gets the powers, it's actually pretty tragic because he finds out that David met Vanessa and he did a few little pelvic pinnacle plays with her. He found out that he had terminal cancer in his thyroid, which my mother had thyroid cancer too, so yeah. Maybe I'll have something in common with poor Deadpool one day too, but that's just the point. Anyway, we see that Deadpool has terminal cancer, so he goes to this guy for like an experimental type treatment to bring out his mutant abilities and whatnot. Now, I don't know whether this would be a callback to the Weapon X program that was in one of the X-Men movies, I think number 2. What gave Wolverine his animated claws and whatnot. But that's still kind of fascinating that they bring that up. They kind of like tie in before the actual MCU merger came into play. Like, pretty much, the ancillary MCU movies like Into the Spider-Verse, Venom 2, Love to Be Carnage, Man Web. Trust me, that movie sucks. but Morbius, etc., etc. The only couple movies that did well are Deadpool, Deadpool 2, I'm assuming Deadpool 3 also will do wonderful, as well as Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Verse 2, they did pretty well. So I think this came pretty well. It hit the jackpot when it came to Ryan Reynolds. So anyway, it showed him being Vanessa in like a bar, and he was well worker there, and he is more insinuate than he is, a more fucked up backstory than he has. So yeah. They also build this movie up to be like kind of like a twisted Valentine story, like where the guy saves the girl. He does save the girl, and in the end, he does love him for who he is, even though he looks like a mangled testicle, which is very touching me. Someone that beautiful to like someone, even though you look horrible and horrid and stuff, is really something nice. It actually gets the kind of attention from a woman. Although it's pretty funny that every time I go to the gym, there are a few guys over there squeeze my arm for whatever reason. I'm not gonna say anything further, but it's very strange that they do that. Anyway, they have like a fight scene in which Wade ends up fighting a bunch of guys for the guy that turned him into Deadpool, that took away his butterface. And I like the fact that he refers to himself in the credits as a handsome douchebag or something like that. Or like whenever they do the credits, they do like horrible references like a douchebag, a horrible person, rich motherfucker, that type of thing, like an unstable asset, that kind of thing. The kind of working boy humor is funny, especially for this. That's what the audience wants. Like the kind of thing. That's what I want to. It's just so funny, and it's funny because we make fun of like things like Wolverine. And Hugh Jackman too. It's just so funny because he's another guy that was he was born to play Wolverine, and there's no denying that he takes it in the role. So anyway, they had him fighting with these goons, and it's very funny because he's insane. He plays music during the fights. He's like does the fourth wall break stuff. He does the high gun play, and he also shoots his swords out at the perfect time to stop motorcycles and jam in the wheel in the spokes of the bike tires, which tells me that they gave him some kind of superhuman speed and reflexes, which I know that's supposed to be a spoof of Slade in the DC universe, But Slade was so human being. You know, Deadpool is, for lack of a better term, just only human. Plus for the fact that whenever people refer to him as Mr. Wilson, I always think of him as saying like Mr. Wilson from the Mess movie in cartoon. And also they refer to Mr. Smith as being the guy that got read into the Weapon X program or wherever that was. I told you the right there. And that's the obvious reference to the Matrix movies, where H. Smith been that guy. Also, for the same matter, I think that the bartender guy was also a guy that was in a repeat thing from Constantine. It's the bartender guy. For those of you who've seen that movie, let me know if you think it is like the same guy. So anyway, Deadpool shoots these guys, and he takes he takes out 3 guys with 1 bullet, which is really something. I wonder if that's a little thing that people can do, or if that bullet will run out of speed by the time it goes to the 6th guy, or if it is possible to get all 3 people. And also, along with Colossus, they also moved along Sinead O'Connor from the 90s. Not just Kate, that's a joke that Deadpool makes. It's really Negasonic Cage Wide, which is a real cool character in this movie, and I really like her. But I really like her in the next movie, because Negasonic looks like she's in a lesbian relationship with a Japanese superhero called Yuki, and yeah, that's awesome in my book. So anyway, I don't know exactly what her powers are, but I think that it's like the powder can create kinds of blasts with her body, and she can use the energy to propel things up in the air, or to create like a big force on people, which is really nice. But anyway, you have and the only from that too, that she teacher and stuff, they both in the role. And it's funny because Colossus stopped Deadpool from killing Francis, which he does with by trying to stab him and killing him, pain and stuff. Now it's told that Francis has power to not feel pain, because he was given his nerve endings were burned off, which will make it real hard to do certain things like transmit information, transmit power and all that stuff from your brain to your arms and all that. Plus it got heightened reflexes, but for some reason this translates into the power to heal. Like Wade. Because whenever he's getting shot or stabbed or whatever, he makes a full recovery. Unless it's some kind of the biomechanical thing going on there. You guys in the audience, can you explain to me how Ajax has the power to heal and stuff. Whenever you take that wig, it gives them with tunnels or with bullets. So anyway, they also have but where Colossus handcuffed Wade because he won't play knives. And it's funny because to get out of it, Wade cause those don't hands with a hacksaw, and he ends up make his hand give the finger to Colossus, which is very funny, kind of dirty for this type of movie. Also, when he's taking Francis on the roadway of the highway, he turns around and he turns back. He's dead when he feels Colossus' but Russian sickle. He wearing sickle. And then he tried to punch him in the groin. He says, "Oh, I feel sorry for your wife." Now, that's very funny because in the cartoon show, his wife is his girlfriend is Kitty Pryde, which I'm sure she probably has a rule about that kind of thing to only deal with that in its organic form, because in the metal form, I don't want to mention that go wrong. So much pain could come from that. So anyway, they have Wade trying to beat up Colossus and breaking both his wrists and one of his ankles doing that. And he said that the T-Rex was the most feared in the jungle way back when. And he has broken wrists. Kind of like why with loose wrists. I don't find it too much. I don't find it an insult or anything, but I can find it really funny. It's like they're referencing me. Yay! So anyway, they show him getting away, and they show Francis getting away too. And now because of Gina and Corona, giving Wade a matchstick, he hides in his mouth by mistake. She just knocked her teeth out, but it turns out that she was Ajax's nurse, and she always had matchstick in her mouth. Now, the funny thing is that he had therefore transmitted matchstick to his mouth. And it was funny because he spit in his hand. Now his hand was pretty much restrained, and he was able to get it in there, in the hand, from spitting it from his mouth. Now you need to have pretty good accuracy for you to do that. Not only that, but there was no way I could look down into your hand to judge anything. So that required quite a bit of mental math. I don't think you could have done it. I think that Deadpool is stupid, but it's just real weird that he was able to do it on the first shot. So I did ask the author of the comic why Deadpool has that weird sock thing in the back of his head. And he said he doesn't know. Maybe for grip, so they can rip it off easily. Whatever. So anyway, I also like the fact that before Deadpool goes out to go visit Francis last time, or they called him 200-pound, the 200-pound sack of assholes. Yeah, and then go back there. And he he has visions of himself. He's hung by a little dog. And he also told his roommate, Blind Al, who is a black woman, and he, much like Ray Charles, more or less, and he actually said to her, that I have $1,000 buried in the floor right next to the cure for blindness. So have at it. That's funny right there. It might be mean, but it's funny. It's funny. Also, he has a little bit baby hand. Little Trump hand, by the way. For those who are looking forward to my political jokes. Now, he also has very weird comedy, like he says, whose ball did I have to follow to get a movie deal? And this movie deal was made before the awful movie with him in it. But to make a single movie, it was more or less like a spoof on what some actresses had to get put up to be in movies, which is very sad to say, especially with what's the name, with Harvey Weinstein, etc., etc. And so the stuff keeps going on there, but this movie making a joke out of it, so yeah. Unfortunately, they made a joke about it right around the time that it became a big deal. So anyway, they also say they also make fun of sexual position with Vanessa, and saying that she wants to stick it in her and he pulls out a ring. He says, "Where have you been keeping that ring?" The guy's pantsless, and the shirt that he's wearing has some pockets. So, yeah, that ring should have more of a chocolate flavor to it, if you know what I mean. So, anyway, they also have the song "You're My Darling Angel," as well. When they have what's the name, they had the fighting with Gina Carano, and Colossus. And it's actually pretty nice because when they fight, Colossus is actually losing the fight. Especially when she puts an iron bar on his neck and pulls it over Mike. Now, I like the fact that when they're fighting and he gets a little bit, how should I put this, a little bit more, she gets a little bit ruffled in her clothing and part of her brassiere comes off. And he's like, "Oh, no, I can't have a woman like that because she got exposed there." So, oh, that's so sweet. And then she goes to punch him in the face, in the balls, in the little tin cans. Now, Yeah, that's fighting below the belt. Quite literally, because he's a bad guy. But the thing is that, if I were fighting a woman like that, I would go pause and let her compose herself a little more so that she wouldn't be, so that I wouldn't hit any sensitive spots. Also, Wade brings up a good point when he fights with two, I'm assuming Asian women, who are, drug dealers and whatnot, because they, like he said, is it sacred to shoot you, or is it double sacred not to shoot you? Because there would be like a kind of double standard with men in the same situation. So anyway, there's also a part where he has delusions of this like My Little Pony type characters, quality to heart character is when he go and rescue Vanessa because we were kidnapped by Ajax or Francis, and the guy played by Ed Green. So you see her doing the thing, I love you and stuff. I love you trying to be about like a movie, and then it goes into the whole sexual thing, like that type of thing. And it's funny because when he does that, the unicorn dies. Hot dies. It's so funny. They killed the mood, and she put into the same pod that he put into when he gets turned into the bad ugly version of himself, the pepperoni face. So it's funny because Eject does the same thing to her as him, knowing that it will kill her. He decreases the oxygen pressure in the tube. Now, why doesn't this kill her outright? Because she got a supernatural power. Because she's death incarnate. And anyway, next you have to lock her back in the tube so that she can come back. That she can be rescued by Wade in the tube or everything else around them. Real cool. I guess aircraft carrier in construction, which is kind of cool. And I like the way Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Colossus fight with them. Excuse me. Under the idea that Deadpool will consider joining the X-Men. It's funny that he said, "Why is I only see you two around here?" It's almost like the studio can't afford more than two X-Men. It's just like they go to Neverland Ranch run by a old category read your mind. I also like the way we're gonna go see the professor. What McAvoy or Stewart referencing the actors to play Professor X in the past. And the movie just took full that. It took for quotations and everything else too. And this movie is very, very funny because of it. And I just love the movie altogether. As even though Colossus got beat down and all that, he still brings niggas on Change Wide and Angel Dust out of the fight, and they put him in prison, supposedly. But the other guys, the other army men and stuff, fuck it, let them die. Now, it's really funny that even though Ajax knows that Deadpool can't die by conventional means, he still has his men shoot high-power rifles at him. I mean, you would think that he would trade King Deadpool or electroshock him or make him go unconscious or whatever, give gas or something, because you know that he can be shot dead. So, in the end, Francis gets shot in the head after a very compelling fireman axe fight with him wielding two axes and Deadpool using his katanas while trying to save Vanessa and fall off the edge of the battle cruiser. And Francis dies, and they even refer to Needing Carrera doing a superhero landing, much like the Superman does or Neo does in the Matrix films. But yeah. But Ryan Reynolds was born to play Deadpool. I don't care what anyone can see, was awesome in this movie. Same with everybody else too. I just love it. And I highly recommend it for anyone who wants to see it. Deadpool still looks ugly. And I like his reason for picking red for costume. No one can see it bleed afterwards. And I like it's just people using the brown coloring too. Because no one can see you shit yourself when they kill you. Much to my funniness whenever I talk to someone about brown. Hey, what could brown do for you? But yeah, I highly recommend this movie. Vanessa is saved. They have multiple sex and multiple orgasms on top of that. And sure, Colossus is a good nigga tongue change. Word is good too. And everybody has a real happy ending. I was actually really surprised how much strength they gave to Angel Dust. It was said that she has the power of strength, but not to overpower Colossus, because Colossus is a really powerful, calming motherfucker. Which I don't believe that Russian people are like that, but I'm just copying from the movie. So yeah, I enjoyed this. I thank you for watching my video on Deadpool, the first movie from 2016. And I do have a Deadpool Funko Pop exclusive to Burger King. I forgot which one it was though, but I think it might have been the King one. Anyway, I give this video my full happy face seal of approval. Oh, what the hell? I'll give it 2. One for each boob. And this movie is good. It's done well. Real well. In taxi. Even the taxi guy the Death Villains, played by Kevin Sony. I'm really done with this. Yeah, I can't wait to see Deadpool 2 and then Deadpool 3. But I won't have time to do Deadpool 2 right now. If you like what you see here, and you want to see more of me and my videos, you always like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, for anybody that wants to have like any future input on my future content, you can always call me or text me at 631-707-3707. And if you want, you can get me on my Twitter at PeteMuslinPro. Also X if you prefer it. My email address is jjsviewingchannel@gmail.com. So, I just hope all you guys enjoy Deadpool. And, I can't wait to see this movie next. X-Men. Back when VHS tapes was still in style. Great peace up, my brothers and sisters. And aloha to all you girls and guys in Disneyland.